been waiting for this moment for 2 months. Alright, I do have a strategy against this thing. Okay, I do remember his moveset, but I want to be absolutely sure about this. What should I do? Start off with discharge just because. Please no crits. Okay, so that's his thing. Okay. There's a fire fang, and his fire physical attacks are, of course, the most dangerous thing. I'm going for a simple bite because I know that Minatric is not another good special attacker. Okay, that should be good. Crit, of course. I think that should be enough. So I will have this on my moment, and I know that I have 101 Ultra Balls, but that's not going to take long for that. Entei, Stomp, Flamethrower, Swagger, and Fire Fang. Fire Fang and Flame, all of those moves are pretty much dangerous, and especially considering Entei is at least a decent Pokemon. You can use Swagger all you want. It will not stop me. I'm stopping with attacking you. And I may want to use Charmeleon maybe? Or Charizard actually, because maybe I can use Scratch and maybe damage it a little bit more, but I'm not going to do that. Entei's Catchment is of course 3. And this beautiful, I love the black mask. I'm gonna say right now, I love the black mask. I love that black mask of it. Those shins are so beautiful, and those great coloring. Oh, I love it. And this one called Suicune. That's going to be a lot more troublesome than all I want. But my strategy is, of course, a very easy one. I am blocking only 2 of his attacks. Using my Shiny Primal Kyogre to block Fire Fang and Flamethrower, his best attacks. And while I'm having this on, he's going to, because for those who don't know, Primordial Seed blocks fire type moves from working. Fire type moves from working. They make it completely useless. You can resist all you want, Entei. It's not going to stop me. And your physical attacks are also very useful, because I'm pretty sure Kyogre's and that Stomp of his is not very good. Especially it's on the level 100 Shiny Kyogre, so yeah. And also, I can also know when he's struggling and with the level and the thing he is, then I can simply throw my Master Ball. Since, of course, the best shiny Pokemon, and of course, in case you know how I actually know this Pokemon shiny, because I was also busy with Pokemon Pearl, and also was shiny hunting a Mewtwo as well in Pokemon. Yeah, fire type moves being useless. Yeah, in Let's Go Eevee. I heard the sparkles, and I just like, wait a minute, what was that strange sound in my ears? And just look up and I saw Entei's black mask. Flamethrower, the fire type attack fizzled in the heavy rain, yeah. So expect that attacks pop up a lot more than usual. Especially this is a perfect strategy, considering fire type moves are, of course, because then only moves he can actually use on me to actually damage me are Stomp and Struggle, which he gets at thing. And considering Stomp, Swagger, and let me see, actually his PP rate and all those moves, because I'm kind of curious. Flamethrower has 10 obvious. Oh, 15 PP. 15 PP. Has 15 PP. Swagger has also 15 PP. Fire Fang also, and Stomp has 20. So it will take a long time for that even happen. Plus, there's also the paralyzation that will stop him from working. So I'm in a good setup. And I'm not going to do that, my good sir. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not an idiot. And I'm simply mashing back and last use item. That's all I'm doing. For the last couple minutes to until you are finally in the Pokeball, Entei. All I have to do then, after I got you, I have to simply save, and then Entei, you're mine. It's been so long. I looked at actually how long it took me for ever since the Shiny Raikou. Raikou took me 2 months. So the gap kind of increased by another month, but that's not going to stop me. So, if I can catch you, then it will be all perfect. Ask and thou shalt receive. The Entei is mine. Next up is Suicune. Okay, the Yogg leveled up. Entei, the volcano Pokemon. Entei embodies the passion of magma. This Pokemon is thought to have been born in the eruption of a volcano. It sends a massive burst of fire that utterly consumes all that they touch. Love the black mass. Love the black mass. Also, his skin is also pretty different, but his nose brown is also kind of different. It's like completely chocolate brown instead of like having brown like a reddish tint. It's so beautiful. Like everything went darker a little bit, but his skin kind of like that. So save real quick, and the Entei is mine permanently. And that's also one of the things, the detail what I really like about Entei. That's one of my favorite things about Entei actually, which is what the most badass change of Entei in Pokemon in Generation 6, which is one of my all-time favorites. So I'm going straight to Fall Harbor Town and bring Entei. Having to teach that very new move he got, and yeah, because if you use Heart Skills on him, he has a very rare new attack, which is one of my favorites. Which yeah, I can learn. Okay, so let's also check its thing first because it's Entei. Where are you, my boy? You're not in this. There you are, live in perfect position. It has naughty nature. That increases attack, will decrease the special defense. Honestly, that's good, and it has the capable of taking hits, so its defense has been increased. Oh, that's an interesting setup, but that doesn't mean that's not a bad one, especially considering its physical attack is its best stat. Entei's, in case you don't know how its stats look like. It has a lot of HP, it's pretty fast, its defense, special attack, and defense is meh, so its best defense stat has been increased. Its attack is 115, yeah, so basically his best stats are 150 HP, 115 attack, an above average special attack stat, and a base 100 speed, which is okay, I guess. But one of his best moves that he got in Generation 6, since he got a significant buff. Oh, I have not a heart skill, did I? I guess I used. Wait, did I actually grab it from my Mariana? Did I grab it from my Mariana? Because I'm pretty sure I did not. Because I remember I had some heart skills over for ever since I got it, but did I got it from Mariana? Let me just look at that. Nope, I did not. I need a heart skill. Yeah, so there we go. So now I got the heart skill, and I can now simply teach that really special move that he got in this generation, which is super cool. I love this change. This is by far my favorite change about Entei that I got. Heart skill. Yes, I'd like to teach you the move. What move will it be? From Entei. What Pokemon will be? Will Entei. Which move should Entei remember? This move. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, you're gonna wait. You gotta wait for it. Instead of Fire Fang. Yes, instead of 500, because it's a physical attack. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Sacred Fire! They can learn Sacred Fire. Which, for those who doesn't know, was originally the only move only Ho can learn, but now also Entei is on the... it can join this epic party with Sacred Fire, which is super cool. Which is just so cool. Love that you can actually finally learn Sacred Fire. Hello, well, Pokemon. Let's take a look at that. I love that change. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, it looks so beautiful, Entei. It's so beautiful. I love this change with shiny Entei. It's one of my favorites. Oh, it's so beautiful. And he has the Sacred Fire. Just beautiful, Entei. Oh, that's one of my favorites. So next up is Suicune. That's awesome. I got myself the legendary Pokemon Entei, and then comes. So that means the only Pokemon that remains are Suicune, and then I have the full thing as well. However, I did remember that I made a massive mistakes in my Pokemon Let's Go in my whole video. Therefore, I'm going to do it right here and right now, because I forgot to make mention of one little thing. I forgot about something to make mention of in another video, in that whole battle, because but I remember it right now. There was a Pokemon I did not make mention of making mention of its shiny coloring, and it was a version exclusive Pokemon. Ho had, of course, a version exclusive variation, which is Lugia, which I got right here. Lugia's shiny difference is that it changed all the blue in its color to a pinkish red. His horns sting red, while his belly becomes pink, and the scales on his body becomes pretty much becomes pink. Becomes red, which is a very interesting change, and makes also looking like an actual psychic type Pokemon. So yeah, that's the only difference I had yet to mention. But again, it was the first Pokemon I was so happy about how that I forgot to make mention of it. So there we go. Now I made that mistake, so change the mistake, but I will not do that again with the other ones, which are Palkia, whose version exclusive is Dialga, Tornadus, whose version exclusive is Thundurus, Reshiram, whose version exclusive is Zekrom, of course. So I only have a small amount, but we're going to see you guys next time for Suicune, and I can't wait for that. See you guys then.